Leo Babauta's The Power of Less is a guide to simplifying life by focusing on what is truly important and cutting out the unnecessary. The book is structured around the idea that by doing less, we can achieve more. Introduction. The Art of Limiting Yourself. Babauta starts by explaining that the modern world is filled with distractions and obligations that can overwhelm us. The key to a more fulfilling and productive life lies in the power of limitations. He suggests that by deliberately choosing to limit ourselves, whether it's the number of tasks we take on, the possessions we accumulate, or the commitments we make, we can focus our energy on what truly matters. This concept is a cornerstone of the book, Less is More. By narrowing our focus, we can achieve greater results in the areas that are most important to us. 1. Setting limits. The first step to simplifying your life is setting limits. Babauta emphasizes that limits are not restrictions, rather, they are tools that help us concentrate our efforts on the most significant aspects of our lives. He advocates for limiting the number of goals we pursue, tasks we work on, and commitments we make. Limiting goals. Babauta recommends setting just 1 or 2 goals at a time. This approach allows for a deep and sustained focus, which is more effective than trying to accomplish multiple goals simultaneously. By narrowing your focus, you can channel your energy and resources more effectively, leading to higher chances of success. Limiting tasks. Similarly, Babauta suggests limiting the number of tasks you take on each day. He introduces the concept of the MIT's most important tasks, which are the 1 to 3 tasks that are most crucial to achieving your goals. By focusing on your MITs each day, you ensure that you are always making progress toward your goals, even if you only complete a few tasks. 2. The power of focus. After setting limits, the next step is to focus on what matters most. Babauta argues that in order to achieve more with less, you must learn to focus your attention on the tasks that have the greatest impact. This requires not just physical focus, but also mental and emotional discipline. Eliminating distractions. Babauta identifies distractions as one of the biggest obstacles to achieving focus. He advises readers to eliminate or minimize distractions by creating a dedicated workspace, setting specific times for checking email and social media, and learning to say no to non-essential tasks. Mindfulness and presence. Another important aspect of focus is being fully present in whatever you are doing. Babauta advocates for mindfulness practices that help you stay in the moment and fully engage with your tasks. By being mindful, you can increase your productivity and the quality of your work. 3. Creating new habits. A significant portion of the power of less is devoted to the topic of habits. Babauta believes that habits are the foundation of a simplified and focused life. He provides a step-by-step process for creating new habits and making them stick. Start small. The key to building new habits, according to Babauta, is to start small. He recommends choosing just 1 habit to focus on at a time and breaking it down into the smallest possible steps. For example, if your goal is to start exercising regularly, you might start with just 5 minutes of exercise per day. Consistency over intensity. Babauta emphasizes the importance of consistency over intensity. It's better to perform a small habit consistently than to take on too much and burn out. By focusing on small, manageable habits, you can build momentum and gradually increase your efforts over time. Accountability and tracking. To ensure that your new habits stick, Babauta suggests using accountability and tracking tools. This could involve sharing your progress with a friend or using a habit tracker to monitor your daily progress. The key is to stay consistent and not give up, even if you encounter setbacks. 4. Simplifying work. Babauta extends his principles of minimalism to the workplace, offering strategies for simplifying your work life and increasing productivity. The power of less at work. At work, Babauta advises focusing on the tasks that have the most significant impact on your job performance and career goals. This might involve delegating or eliminating tasks that are not essential, and learning to say no to projects that don't align with your priorities. Batch processing. One technique Babauta recommends is batch processing, which involves grouping similar tasks together and completing them in one go. For example, instead of checking your email throughout the day, you might set aside specific times to process all your emails at once. This approach reduces the mental energy required to switch between tasks and allows you to work more efficiently. Clear your desk, clear your mind. Babauta also advocates for decluttering your physical workspace. A clean and organized desk can help you focus better and reduce stress. He suggests getting rid of unnecessary papers and supplies, and only keeping what you need for your current tasks. 5. Simplifying life. Beyond work, Babauta encourages readers to simplify their personal lives as well. This involves decluttering not just your physical space, but also your mental and emotional space. Decluttering your space. Babauta provides practical tips for decluttering your home, such as starting with one small area at a time, getting rid of things you don't use or love, and adopting a one-in, one-out policy to prevent new clutter from accumulating. Simplifying finances. Financial simplicity is another important aspect of living with less. Babauta recommends reducing debt, simplifying your budget, and focusing on saving rather than spending. By simplifying your finances, you can reduce stress and create more financial freedom. Reducing commitments. Another way to simplify your life is by reducing the number of commitments you take on. Babauta advises being selective about the activities and obligations you say yes to, and learning to say no to things that don't align with your values and goals. 6. The importance of mindful consumption. Babauta emphasizes the role of mindful consumption in living a simpler, more focused life. This applies to everything from the food we eat, to the media we consume, to the products we buy. Less is more. The principle of less is more is central to mindful consumption. Babauta suggests that by consuming less, we can enjoy life more. This might mean eating simpler meals, reducing screen time, or being more selective about the products we purchase. Environmental impact. Mindful consumption also has environmental benefits. Babauta encourages readers to consider the impact of their consumption on the planet and to make choices that are more sustainable. 7. The power of less in relationships. Relationships are another area where the power of less can have a profound impact. Babauta advocates for focusing on quality over quantity in relationships. Deepening connections. Rather than spreading yourself thin by trying to maintain a large number of relationships, Babauta suggests focusing on deepening the connections that matter most. This could involve spending more quality time with loved ones, listening more attentively, and being fully present in your interactions. Letting go of toxic relationships. Another important aspect of simplifying your relationships is letting go of toxic or draining relationships. Babauta encourages readers to evaluate their relationships and distance themselves from people who don't support their values or contribute positively to their lives. 8. The power of less in achieving goals. Finally, Babauta discusses how the power of less can help you achieve your goals more effectively. He reiterates the importance of setting limits, focusing on what matters, and building habits that support your goals. The one-goal approach. Babauta advocates for the one-goal approach, where you focus on just one major goal at a time. This allows you to channel all your energy and resources into achieving that goal, rather than diluting your efforts across multiple goals. Celebrate small wins. To stay motivated, Babauta suggests celebrating small wins along the way. Recognizing and rewarding your progress can help you stay focused and committed to your goals. Conclusion. Embrace the power of less. In conclusion, the power of less is about embracing simplicity and focus in all areas of life. By setting limits, focusing on what matters, and eliminating the unnecessary, you can achieve more with less. Babauta's message is clear. By simplifying your life, you can create more space for the things that truly matter, whether it's your relationships, your work, or your personal growth. The power of less is not just a philosophy, but a practical approach to living a more meaningful, productive, and fulfilling life. By applying the principles outlined in this book, you can begin to experience the benefits of doing less, but achieving more.